Here in this video we will tell you everything we know about Titanus Shimo, including his design, his powers, biology and most importantly, his size. Let's get to it. So with the newly released toys and Walmart sweatshirt, we can finally assess the true design of Titanus Shimo, the ancient titan. Starting with the head, Shimo has a tortoise-like snout, which looks more like a beak than a reptilian mouth, something akin to that of a Galapagos giant tortoise mixed with that of a snapping turtle. The top of its head is adorned with a crown of crystalline spikes, which are reddish, blue or even purplish in coloration. It has forward-facing eyes, meaning it has 3D vision and can fix its focus on prey items or even lesser titans that it wants to devour. And if you look closely, its eyes are like those of a bird of prey, like an eagle, meaning it has really great eyesight. Its body is elongated yet robust and muscular. It walks primarily on 4 legs, although it can also stand on its 2 feet for intimidation displays or when fighting. It seems to have a posture of a Komodo dragon and a crocodile, but with longer legs, meaning something like a Phaseolasuchus from the ancient world. It can run at fast speeds and can also serve as a mount for other titans, namely the Scar King. So going to the legs, these 4 limbs are large and sauropod-like, well, at least for the thighs and the calves, looking more like tree trunks, where at the end of the legs it has sharp dark claws which are more like those of a Komodo dragon in design. Its body is fully covered with reptilian rocky-like scales which are hard, and it tells us that this titan is impervious or resistant to most forms of attack and could withstand even the atomic breath of Godzilla. The design is delicious looking, with details on the ridges that divide its belly and its back, starting from the neck onto its tail, and these ridges are composed of scales and osteoderm-like outgrowths. Now, going to the most intriguing part of the body of this ancient titan, its dorsal plate-like structures. These seem to be crystalline in nature, similar to those of the evolved Pinkzilla of GxK, and very different from the earlier GvK and KOTM Godzilla design. They seem to emerge from the head crown in 2 distinct rows, and when they reach the back they grow out of proportions, which tells us that this titan is pretty old, and these crystals on the back continuously grow and compete for limited space. These crystals grow on the back and continue to the end of the tail, forming a thagomizer, which is a part of the body which is similar to that of an extinct Stegosaurus, a dinosaur which also has plates on its back and a spiky tail ending. So that's about all we can say about its design for now. Let's take a look at its size. So let's start with talking a bit about the other titans that we already know, which walk on 4 or more legs. Firstly, the Muto female is 90 meters or 30 feet tall. Then we have a bigger Scylla standing around with its many legs around 341 feet in height. Then we have the Behemoth at 354 feet tall, almost as tall as Godzilla in its 2014 version form. And then we have Methuselah measuring 322 feet at its shoulder, but with a mountain on its back which could push the height limit to around 400 feet or 122 meters. So Shimo, as an ancient titan, the oldest and the biggest, on 4 legs would probably stand taller than a Muto female and around the same height given its crocodilian posture. Its sharp crystalline dorsal plates would push its height to more than Behemoth's on 4 legs. But if it stands, though, on 2 legs, it would be as tall as Monster Zero cause it has a very lengthy body. Its overall length would be the ultimate metric on its size. It will definitely be longer than Godzilla, who is over 800 feet or 244 meters long with its long tail, therefore putting the ancient titan close to 1000 feet or 300 meters, longer than even Nakika and Tiamat. As for its biology, we have no official confirmation as of now, but we can theorize that this ancient titan would be hundreds of thousands, maybe even millions of years old. By the looks of it, it would be an apex predator feeding on smaller titans and even Kongs. It would run pretty fast and be extremely powerful like a gigantic polar bear with a tail that ends in a thagomizer. It could also undergo long periods of time without food, probably sustaining itself with the hollow earth radiation, or it could go dormant and hibernate. As for its powers, we have been given rumors that it has frost abilities, and the toys showcase its ability as a frostbite blast, which means that its breath is opposite to that of Godzilla. It can spray or spew out an icy power that freezes titans in their place. Now, as for its personality and role in the movie, that's all but a mystery to us. We can speculate though that it would not be as evil as the Scar King, cause Scar King is a tyrant, nor will it be just another dumb animal. Because, an ancient titan, it would be smart, but its presence would definitely be the cause of a team-up between Kong and Godzilla, and plus maybe another famous titan. Because even if the Red Ape Titan, as a Scar King, can be easily dealt with by Godzilla and Kong together, it, along with Shimo, would be a totally different story. Now we have come to the end of this video. If you like this, then watch this other one as well. And do check out our channel for other Monsterverse content. We might just have things you haven't seen before. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care, fam.